Hey, it's a brand new day here on Gillum Farms. And I'm Johnny. And what I've got going on today is I'm just out here. First off, I drove our puddle jumper out here. I'm out where the cattle are. And it rained again since that last video. It rained out here. Actually, at our house where we live, which is 45 minutes north of here, it rained 4 inches, 3 inches in about a 2-hour period yesterday, and then an inch overnight. So we've gotten quite a bit of rain out here, or up there. So I'm going to check and see what we got over here for rain. And I believe the cattle are, I believe I see them laying back there. And I think I'm going to do a move on the cattle today. So let me get over here and check this rain gauge. All right. Unfortunately, I did not empty that the other day whenever I was here, but we had 2 pretty hot, dry days after, so I'm going to say it evaporated down. So what I'm going to have to say is we probably got an inch of rain. So that 4 inches at our house equated to about an inch here. So, but that's good. We need rain. So I'm going to empty it now. So anyway, empty that. So it'll be ready for the next time. But I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna move the cattle because it looks like they have pretty much eaten all this, and I've got to bring the tractor over with the brush and hook the brush hog up, and I've got to start doing all these briars and things that you see. So anyway, let me move the cattle again. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, they're excited about new grass. Danny's kind of walking around with his pizzle out. He needs to put that up. All right, they're on that new grass. if all goes well, I am thinking from what I saw earlier was this cow right here, the one at the end of the feeder trough. And that's the reason why the cattle ran in here the other day, because there's a feeder trough in here, and they think they've just got to be at it. But the cow, well, now she's on the other side of that cow. The cow walking toward the end of the feeder trough, she should be the first one to have a calf, I think. I think she was like the first one that Danny took interest in. So she should be first, and I believe Oreo was close behind. And they are both, body condition is really good on both those cows. And so they're filling out well. It looks like, by what I'm looking at, I mean, we're in the second week of June. It's probably going to be July before they have a calf. I'd say mid-July. So that one's probably going to have a calf in mid-July, and that one probably is too. And then these other cows should have been bred shortly after. So that's, let's see, which cow is that one right there? I think that's 22. Yeah, that one just had a calf. So she's not going to have one soon. I think this one, yes, 20 should be having a calf soon, probably by, I figure August. And this cow right here, I believe is 21. She should have one probably around August. I'm hoping they all took. They've all been with Danny, and I hope they all took. He was tested and came back good, and the guy actually showed me pictures of all his calves that came from him. So, and he knows his job, so I'm assuming that they're all bred. But you know what they say about assuming. I really hope they're all bred. So that cow just had a calf. So yep, we should have, let's see, how many calves should we have? We should have 1, 2, 3. We should have about 4 calves just coming up pretty soon. So yeah, exciting. And here's Goose and Maverick, and they are our youngest pair, little bulls. And the darker one in the back, that's Maverick, and then Goose is right there, the browner looking one right over here. So yep, they're still little bulls. You can see a lot of Brangus, especially especially Maverick here. His daddy was Django, which was a big Brangus bull. Anyway, the flies don't seem to be bothering the cattle too much today. It's quite a bit cooler. It's probably in the 70s right now. It's very humid, but it's probably in the 70s. The grass has responded real well, so they've got quite a bit of forage in here to take on. So they'll be in here for a week or so. And I have got to get as I spoke of earlier, I've got to get my tractor over here. Got to get my brush hog hooked up, and I've got to go around and start knocking down all these briars and stuff like that. The cattle will eat some of these briars, but whenever they get too, stickery, they kind of hold off a little bit on it. So, yep, and this blackberry briars over here, they're really coming back. And this whole field If you look at my old videos from like last August, September, October, probably October mainly, you will see that this whole field is just covered in this right here. I mean, all that, just, I mean, you can't even walk through it. It's just blackberry briars. And you can see there's a lot of them. There's still a lot out here. And I've got to cut these back. That way the cattle can get to the grass that's all around all these blackberries. So that's coming right up. Moving the tractor and hooking up the brush hog and doing all that. So anyway, like I said, this is kind of just a little short update. Just move the cattle and make sure everybody's in good shape. Make sure that the see what the grass or the rainfall amount was, and the rainfall looks to be about another inch. So we've gotten an inch or 2 inches in probably the last, it's been what, 4 days. So the grass should respond real well to that, and it seems like it is. So anyway, Danny, he's kind of on a mission here right now. Anyway, I just wanted to do this quick little update and then get around, and I'm going to the airport, pick up Christine, and that'll be a joyous occasion. So if you like this type of video, like and subscribe, and I'll bring more content as it's available. And as always, everybody, God bless.